She had been in labor for about 6 hours, and finally the baby was born. She was tired and panting, but all she needed to make her feel better was to see her child. "Can I see my baby boy?" the happy new mother asked. The newly born was passed to his mother. When the bundle was nestled in her arms, and she moved the fold of cloth to look upon his tiny face, she gasped. The doctor turned quickly and looked out the tall hospital window. The baby had been born without ears. She was sad and worried. Time proved that the baby's hearing was perfect. It was only his appearance that was marred. When he rushed home from school one day and flung himself into his mother's arms, she sighed, knowing that his life was to be a succession of heartbreaks and trauma. She felt bad for her baby boy. He was crying. He blurted out the tragedy. "A boy, a big boy, called me a freak," he cried. The mother consoled her son. She wanted to join him and cry. Her poor son. It was not his fault that he was born like this. Why must people be so cruel? He grew up handsome for his misfortune, a favorite with his fellow students. He might have been class president, but for that, he developed a gift, a talent for literature and music. He loved to sing. "But you might mingle with other young people," his mother reproved him, but felt a kindness in her heart. The boy's father had a session with the family's physician. He wanted to find a solution to his son's issue. "Could nothing be done?" he asked. "I believe I could graft a pair of outer ears if they could be procured," the doctor decided. "Where should I begin a search for a person who would make such a sacrifice for a young man?" the father wondered. But nevertheless, he never gave up searching. 2 years went by. "You're going to the hospital, son. Mother and I have someone who will donate the ears you need. But it's a secret," said the father. The boy was very happy, but curious for who his donor was. The operation was a brilliant success, and a new person emerged. His talents blossomed into genius. In school and college became a series of triumphs. Later, he married and entered the diplomatic service. "But I must know," he urged his father one day, "who gave so much for me? I could never do enough for him," he said. "I do not believe you could," said the father, "but the arrangement was that you were not to know, not yet." The years kept their profound secret, but the day did come, one of the darkest days that a son must endure. He stood with his father over his mother's casket. His mother had died. Slowly but tenderly, the father stretched forth a hand and raised the thick reddish-brown hair to reveal that the mother had no outer ears. His son was shocked. It was then he realized the truth. "Mother said she was glad she never let her hair be cut," he whispered gently, "and nobody ever thought Mother was less beautiful." Real beauty lies not in the physical appearance of the body, but in the heart. Real treasure lies not in what can be seen, but rather what cannot be seen. Real love lies not in what is done and known, but in what is done but not known. Remember this. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to see more from me.